3 kilos of chicken. So this year, in 2025, so I'm taking my health and my training a lot more serious. I've noticed every time I go to Taiwan or I try and do some hiking, my quads seem to fatigue out. And then on the way up, because they fatigue out, my calves fatigue out. On the way back down, I start getting this crazy knee pain. So I'm guessing it's because of my quads and the strength in my legs. So in 2020, I had a drowning accident that left me with a brain injury. With that brain injury, I had things like bad vertigo. I was allergic to a lot of food. My fight or flight response was always activated. So my anxiety and PTSD was like chronic. It's taken me about 4 years to kind of start to feel somewhat normal. This year, I really want to try and get back to where I was fitness-wise. So that's going to start with me losing about 5 kilos. I hold a lot of fat here. So I've already lost 10 kilos. I've gone from 85 kilos down to 75. I want to get down to 70 where I'm a lot lighter and I've got rid of all this fat around my stomach. And then we're going to start building up from there. But we're doing a bit of strength training and we're eating a super clean diet. The crazy thing about having a brain injury, it's like mentally I'm really strong. So when I'm on a hike, kind of really determined to kind of get to my destination, which I know I've got to slow down and kind of enjoy the scenery, enjoy the process a little bit more. But I just have this in me where if I'm training or doing something, I tend to go like 0 to 100. I know I've got to slow that down, but when you've got that kind of mentality, it just doesn't really go together because I'm trying to like push really hard, but my body can't do it. So it's actually a really big battle between my mindset and my physical body. It kind of just, man, it gets me down a lot, to be honest. Coming from, you know, years of training, lots of cardio, lots of strength training, feeling like my body's strong, and then having all that sickness where I couldn't even walk down the end of my street without needing to like go to sleep and lay down. And that was chronic for like a year. The whole time I was locked down with COVID, it was honestly like the biggest blessing because I just literally couldn't do anything. All I concentrated on was trying to eat better, trying to recover. I was seeing specialists pretty much every 2 weeks. I was seeing everyone you could think of, different neurologists. Anyway, I don't want to get too into that because that's not what this video is about. Even though I just started rambling. It was just such a hard time of my life. There's just so much involved. It's like years of going to see doctors, struggling mentally, feeling like I'm alone. That's how I actually started photography. I do have a podcast I'm gonna post. I'll probably post it after this video. I actually talk about how I got into videography all because of this brain injury. I was never really like a creative person. It's pretty crazy how things happen. I know people will always be like, things happen for a reason. I never really believed that until obviously I got sick and I picked up all this creative stuff and it's got me jobs around the world, a lot in Sydney. So I'm super grateful in a way that it did happen. Would I go back and change it if I could? Yeah, I probably would, just because it's a lot of suffering. It's a hard one. Anyway, so today what we're gonna do is we're gonna get some meal prep done, get all my meals for the week. So this is gonna be just my lunches. This is just chicken, sweet potato. Once I get all that done, then we're gonna do some unboxing. I've got, with the brain injury again, my body struggles. So I went to Mount Kosciuszko and I did a bit of hiking down there. I knew my body doesn't regulate temperature very well. So I knew going into this, I was gonna struggle. I didn't realize how much I was gonna struggle with regulating temperature until the actual night sleeping on Mount Kosciuszko. And man, I'll show you a few clips now, but I was struggling. Oh man, so I definitely underestimated the cold, big time. Oh man. So it's April 16th. Me and Ricky are sleeping on the top of the summit, as you know, as you can see in the vibes. It's about 3 degrees. My sleeping bag goes down to about 0. I decided to bring my big sleeping bag because I actually thought it was going to be warmer, but we figured out that the little lightweight one goes down to like -6. So I think in the future I'm definitely going to bring that one. Ditch this big one, maybe keep it for summer or something like that. But yeah, when you start to camp, you kind of realize the things that you do want, things that you need, and then so I've got myself a little checklist when I get home. Ricky has literally saved my life with this water bottle. You got no idea. I would kill for this thing right now.
It is so warm. So it's this mad like water bottle. You boil up some water and you can chuck it in there, and it obviously doesn't melt and stuff. And use it as a hot water bottle. So good, so good. I wouldn't have even thought of something like that. So I made him boil me some water. He was happy to boil me some water at the start, and then at 5 o'clock in the morning, so I'm a bit of a soak. But man, I can feel the cold. Have a look at this. I've got what I got on. I got 2 shirt thermals, 2 shirts, my snowboarding jumper that I wear snowboarding, which I'm never cold in, and I got my windbreaker on. I got 1 thermals on in the bottoms, 2 long pants, and I got 2 pairs of socks on, and two beanies. I snagged Ricky's beanie. He just started giving me all his stuff. Fucking hell, I'm an absolute wreck. Oh, bro, I'm getting delirious. I've had the most wild sleep. I don't know, I think I actually slept alright. So we fell asleep.
Bro, I heard you fucking snoring at one point.
Yeah, I was snoring at one point.
Oh, yeah, I heard.
I think, oh shit, what was I talking about? Sleeping. I think I fell asleep at about 9:30, and I slept till about 4, but there was a few times I got up and my hips were hurting, and like this sleeping pad that I've got. I'll show you guys the sleeping pad I got and everything, all my setup.
So as you can see, I was struggling. So I thought to myself, I'm gonna buy an ice bath and a sauna for my balcony. I'm just gonna try maybe each day or a couple of times a week just to jump in the, not ice bath straight away. I'm gonna jump in just normal water because I struggle even with cold water. I'm not sure what it is. My body just does not like it. I'm gonna try this year as well to try and get my body regulating temperature a bit better. So we'll unbox all that sort of stuff. What else have I got? Anyway, so we'll talk about all the unboxing after this, and then we're gonna head to an abandoned building. I'm gonna meet up with Zeph, my mate who flew from Sydney to Fiji to fix my drones, absolute legend. So we're gonna meet up with him, Cliff, and we're gonna go for abandoned flyer. So yeah, let's get this meal prep going. So for a while I've wanted to buy a C-stand. So basically what this is going to do is going to get overhead shots. Also it's going to hold some lighting as well if I want to light up a room. So this cost me around $170, so it's not actually too bad. The quality actually feels really good. Like this is really, really heavy. Now that I'm back from Taiwan, it is actually hard to be back. I feel like when I'm over in Taiwan, I ended up making like 18 YouTube videos. I've got about 4 to edit at the moment and put out. So I'm not sure when this video is going to go out. I've been back for about 1 week and I just find Australia so boring. I don't know if it's because I live here and I'm used to everything. When I walk outside, like nothing's really aesthetic. You got to travel like 2 hours just to get to anywhere. And I'm kind of just feeling a little bit flat over in Taiwan. Maybe it's because I'm not working as well. I just feel so motivated, so creative. Everything's aesthetic. I feel like I can film everything and it's exciting. And just being back, I'm kind of like, what am I going to film? Everything just looks so boring outside. So I am struggling a little bit being back. I'm trying not to let it get to me. I'm trying to come up with some ideas of what to, I do want to film more authentic day in the life sort of things, just to show like, you know, who I am at that time, what I'm thinking, what I'm doing, and kind of document my life in a way. So I think that's what I'm heading towards. Instead of trying to be like this travel creator who always traveling. I don't think that's sustainable. So to start off the adventure, of course, something goes wrong. Zephyr's coming to pick me up, and look at this, his car doesn't start, so he's trying to jump start this thing. Far out. Every time, every adventure. Okay, so we just arrived. The gate is open. Security camera just there. So we're not too sure if it's normal for the gate to be open. I know last time I came here, I did drive in and I parked in the car park. I don't know, the padlock, having the padlock still on there is kind of suspect. So we're gonna sit here, wait for Cliff to arrive. He's been here a few times, so he might know if this is normal or not. I feel like security might be in there, just from all the other abandos that I've done. But yeah, let's wait it out, see what happens. Worst case scenario, we do know another abando which is probably the best in Australia, so, but it does destroy drones very easy, but we'll probably head there if this one fails.